The year is 1592, the place the treacherous waters between Korea and Japan. A storm is brewing, not a meteorological tempest but a human one. Tensions are running high, war is on the horizon. Korea, known then as Joseon, is a land of peace and prosperity. Its people are known for their art, culture and learning. But across the sea, a powerful warlord has his eyes set on conquest. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the ruler of Japan, dreams of empire. He envisions a land bridge through Korea, leading his armies to conquer the Ming dynasty of China. Hideyoshi's ambition will plunge East Asia into a brutal conflict, one that will last for 7 long years. This is the Imjin War, a war that will test the mettle of nations, a war that will birth legends. And at the heart of this maelstrom, one man will rise to become a symbol of hope, a beacon of resistance against overwhelming odds. His name is Yi Sun-sin. He is a name that will forever be etched in the annals of Korean history. His story is one of courage, ingenuity, and unwavering dedication to his nation. The first blow is swift and brutal. In April 1592, a Japanese invasion force of over 150,000 men set sail for Korea. They land at Busan, a strategic port city on the southern coast. The invasion catches the Joseon court completely off guard. Their defenses are weak, their armies ill-prepared. The Japanese samurai, clad in their distinctive armor, are a fearsome sight. They are battle-hardened veterans armed with swords, spears, and muskets. They cut through the Korean defenses with terrifying ease. Busan falls quickly. City after city surrenders to the relentless Japanese advance. Panic spreads throughout the Korean peninsula as news of the invasion reaches the capital city of Hansan, present-day Seoul. The royal court is in disarray. King Seonjo, fearing for his life, flees north towards the Chinese border. He leaves behind a nation in chaos, desperate for leadership. The Japanese army, under the command of Konishi Yukinaga and Kato Kiyomasa, presses its advantage. They march north, their sights set on capturing Hansan and crushing all Korean resistance. The fate of Joseon hangs precariously in the balance. Will anyone be able to stop the relentless Japanese onslaught? In these dark times, a hero emerges from the south. His name is Yi Sun-sin. Born into a family of declining nobility, Yi displays intelligence, courage, and justice. His rise through the Joseon Navy is meteoric, recognized for his tactical brilliance and disciplined leadership. Appointed naval commander of the left Jeolla province, a visionary leader, far ahead of his time, oversees the construction of the fearsome turtle ship, implements rigorous training regimes for his sailors. The Japanese invasion force, buoyed by its early successes, continues its relentless march north. They capture Hansan within weeks, dealing a devastating blow to Korean morale. The royal palaces are looted and burned, and the city is left in ruins. The situation seems dire for Joseon. Its armies are in disarray, its leadership in tatters. The Japanese war machine appears unstoppable, but in the southwestern provinces a glimmer of hope begins to shine. Admiral Yi Sun-sin, anticipating the Japanese invasion, has been preparing his fleet for war. He has built a formidable naval force, centered around his innovative turtle ships. These heavily armored warships, unlike anything the Japanese have ever seen, will prove to be a decisive factor in the coming battles. Yi knows he cannot defeat the Japanese on land. He must use his naval superiority to cut their supply lines, disrupt their communications, and buy precious time for the Korean land forces to regroup. His strategy is audacious, but he is confident in his ships and his men. He is ready to strike a blow for his beleaguered nation. Section 5. The tide turns at Hansan Island. The Japanese, having captured Hansan, turn their attention south towards Jeolla province. Admiral Yi sets a trap. He lures the Japanese fleet into the narrow straits around Hansan Island. The stage is set for a clash of titans. They're about to learn a costly lesson. It will showcase Admiral Yi's tactical brilliance. Section 6. The Turtle and the Crane. The Korean turtle ships, or Jeobukseon, are a marvel of naval engineering. They are unlike any warships the Japanese have ever encountered. Their decks are covered in thick iron plates resembling the shell of a turtle, making them nearly impervious to cannon fire and boarding parties. Armed with cannons on all sides, the turtle ships are floating fortresses, capable of unleashing devastating volleys of fire on enemy vessels. Their unique design also makes them highly maneuverable in the narrow straits around Hansan Island. But Yi Sun-sin's tactical genius goes beyond his innovative warships. He understands the importance of positioning and coordinated attacks. He deploys his fleet in a crescent formation known as the crane wing formation. This formation allows the Korean ships to concentrate their fire on the advancing Japanese fleet while making it difficult for the Japanese to return fire effectively. The crane wing formation, combined with the firepower and maneuverability of the turtle ships, proves to be a deadly combination. Section 7. Fury on the High Seas. The battle commences with a deafening roar, cannons thunder, spewing fire and smoke. The air is thick with the smell of gunpowder and the screams of wounded men. The Japanese, taken aback by the ferocity of the Korean attack, struggle to respond effectively. The turtle ships, like ironclad behemoths, smash into the Japanese lines, unleashing devastating broadsides from their cannons. Korean arrows tipped with fire rain down on the decks of Japanese warships, setting them ablaze. The sea itself seems to boil with the fury of battle. Wakesaka Yasuharu, the Japanese commander, realizes too late that he has fallen into a trap. His warships, larger and less maneuverable than the Korean vessels, are sitting ducks for the turtle ships' cannons. The narrow straits become a killing ground for the Japanese sailors. Despite their initial shock, the Japanese samurai fight with their customary bravery. They attempt to board the Korean ships, but the turtle ships' iron plating and the fierce defense put up by the Korean sailors repel their attacks. The Japanese fleet, outmaneuvered and outgunned, begins to crumble. Section 8. Victory and its aftermath. As the sun begins to set, the Japanese fleet is in full retreat. Over 50 Japanese warships lie at the bottom of the sea, victims of the Korean Navy's firepower and tactical superiority. The Korean victory at Hansan Island is complete and decisive. The victory sends shockwaves throughout East Asia. The Japanese, who had considered their navy invincible, are stunned by the defeat. The victory breathes new life into the Korean resistance. It demonstrates that the Japanese are not invincible. For Admiral Yi Sun-sin, Hansan Island is just the beginning. He will go on to achieve a series of stunning victories against the Japanese Navy, cementing his reputation as one of the greatest naval commanders in history. The Battle of Hansan Island is more than just a military victory. It is a testament to the courage, ingenuity, and determination of the Korean people. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can emerge from the most unexpected places. Section 9. A legacy of courage. Admiral Yi Sun-sin's legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. He is revered in Korea as a national hero, a symbol of unwavering patriotism and indomitable spirit. His story continues to inspire generations of Koreans, reminding them of the importance of courage, sacrifice, and dedication to one's country. Yi's leadership during the Imjin War went beyond his tactical brilliance. He was a beacon of hope for his beleaguered nation, a symbol of resistance against overwhelming odds. He never lost faith in his men, and his men in turn would follow him to the ends of the earth. Even in the face of adversity, even when betrayed by corrupt officials in his own government, Yi Sun-sin never wavered in his duty. He put his country first, always, and in doing so, he became a legend. Section 10. Echoes of Hansan Island. The echoes of the Battle of Hansan Island resonate even today. The battle reminds us that even the smallest of nations can achieve great victories against seemingly insurmountable odds. It highlights the importance of strong leadership, technological innovation, and unwavering national unity in the face of adversity. The battle also serves as a potent reminder of the human cost of war. Thousands of lives were lost on both sides during the Imjin War, a sobering testament to the brutality and futility of conflict. Yet from the ashes of war, stories of heroism, sacrifice, and the triumph of the human spirit emerge. The story of Admiral Yi Sun-sin and the Battle of Hansan Island is one such story. It is a story that continues to captivate and inspire people around the world. Section 11. The enduring allure of naval warfare. The Battle of Hansan Island is just one example of the many epic naval battles that have shaped the course of human history. From the ancient Greeks at Salamis to the British Royal Navy at Trafalgar, the seas have been a stage for grand clashes of empires and ideologies. These battles, often fought against breathtaking backdrops of wind and wave, capture the imagination. They remind us of the power of the sea, its ability to both connect and divide nations. But beyond the spectacle, naval battles offer valuable insights into the evolution of warfare, the development of technology, and the enduring human capacity for courage, innovation, and, sadly, destruction.